Thank you, Mr. President. Dear colleagues, especially those who are here for the last time. The EU-UK withdrawal agreement is a salutary example of belated political realism. The resolution debated today accepts this verdict. 3 points, however, deserve mention. First, the agreement states that in future the parties may decide no longer to accept national identity cards without a biometric identification chip. Now, such a rule is not unlawful, but there seems no obvious legal, economic, or security reason for it. Data protection and privacy were once subjects of fierce political debates. Sadly, in our rights-obsessed political climate today, such basic rights seem forgotten. Second, the agreement freezes EU citizens' rights as they are being interpreted on Brexit Day, while assigning future interpretation to the ECJ. The ECJ is in effect asked to develop two parallel bodies of case law, one for citizens' rights within the EU 27 and another for the UK based on pre-Brexit EU law. How realistic, I ask, is this? Finally, Clause 18 of the resolution bemoans the UK government's intention to end free movement of persons next year. The motion claims that all four freedoms are interlinked and that any comprehensive EU-UK trade deal should be conditional on the UK agreeing to generous free movement of persons rules. This demand is against the UK's and the EU's own interests. Free trade agreements, indeed most EU trade agreements, generally say nothing about free movement of persons. The EU in 2018 had a very large trade surplus with the UK. It's therefore in the EU's interests, just as Britain's, to negotiate a comprehensive trade deal. If this House is serious about citizens' rights, then EU and UK citizens have a right that their economic interests be taken seriously by this House.
Grazie, onorevole